Inside Football is proud to have Joey as our presenting partner. Nicotine with a quick hit, long tail, in the strength of your choice. As a thank you for being part of Inside Football's crew, we teamed up with Joey to give you a 35% discount on your first order. Get it all at meetjoey.com/football. When we talk to a lot of people about you, we hear the same things over and over again. He was already thinking about the things that I was wanting to tell him. He saw things that other players that came in and we evaluated didn't see. How much of that is important to you to get the mental part of it first? So, like you said, it's just about playing faster.
Yeah, I think Coach Patricia actually said it the best. Like, you got to understand what you're doing to the utmost ability, to the utmost everything. Understand that position, this position, every position. So then you can look at the other side of the field. So I feel like that's how I always approached it. I wanted to know the inside outs of my scheme. So then after I knew my scheme, I could try to anticipate what the other side of the ball is doing.
Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome into Inside Football Extra. Trey Wingo here with Steve Keim and the coach, Marvin Lewis. We are parked in Oxnard, California, and I gotta tell you, it's a pretty good place to be parked. This is an almost idyllic setting for a training camp as we're here with the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, great place. Obviously, we had a number of great interviews today. Brian Schottenheimer was so impressive to me. I think he's got a great pulse on this football team.
I think the passion and everything that he displays during our time, you get to feel how he's pushing this team, urging this team, pulling the best out of this team moving forward.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of great interviews lined up for you there, and we're going to get to those in a minute. But before you do that, we did do an entire preview of the NFC East. And Steve, what should they do right now?
Go fucking watch it now.
Marvin, I like what I'm seeing out of the Cowboys right
Jerry
now.
here?
No, he's not. And
Okay.
that's probably why it's good. That's probably why it's good, because it feels like Jerry's finally listened to other people in the building.
There's no question about it. They've got a good football team. They've got a quarterback that can win. Brian, to me, the biggest thing is Brian managing the personalities in year two.
So, Caleb, we just had Tyler Booker over here, and he was talking about how different year two in camp is from his rookie experience. How would you describe how this has been for you so far?
Yeah, I feel like going through OTAs and everything, it was definitely like, for me, I just looked at it as a learning experience. That's the only way that I really look at things, is improvement and learning and trying to put myself in a better position for when the actual time comes. So I feel like I'm in a playing faster, seeing the game faster, phase right now. And I just want to continue to learn and put myself in a better position when the season comes.
It's well known that Ohio State is one of the biggest and largest NIL schools. When you were the 11th pick in the draft and came to Dallas, have you taken a pay cut?
No. No. That is a crazy question. First off, that's a crazy question.
I asked Luka that same question.
No, not even close. I'm sure Mecca said no too.
Yeah.
All right, well, we got that one out of the way.
All right. That was a good icebreaker.
Tell me.
Absolutely.
Oh, go. I was going to say, the everything with Christian Parker coming in new and everything. Tell me how that relationship's been with you and he.
Yeah, I think it's a really special one, because you can tell I'm trying to improve. I'm trying to get myself ready to play. My first NFL season. It's his first time being a DC. He's trying to do that as well. So he's here till 10 o'clock watching film every night, studying offensive, studying defensive coordinators. And I'm just trying to soak up information from him. So I think it's people trying to improve, people trying to put themselves in the best position possible for when the time comes, and I'm super excited for it during the season. It's awesome.
When we talk to a lot of people about you, we hear the same things over and over again. He was already thinking about the things that I was wanting to tell him. He saw things that other players that came in and we evaluated didn't see. How much of that is important to you to get the mental part of it first? So, like you said, it's just about playing faster.
Yeah, I think Coach Patricia actually said it the best. I never thought about it that way until he said it, but it was actually how I was doing it. He was like, you got to understand what you're doing to the utmost ability, to the utmost everything. Understand that position, this position, every position. So then you can look at the other side of the field. So I feel like that's how I always approached it. I wanted to know the inside outs of my scheme, so then after I knew my scheme, I could try to anticipate what the other side of the ball is doing.
Being a student of the game, I think your dad was 4th-round pick, and I believe your brother was a 2nd-round pick, correct? Third-round pick.
So you win the family trophy.
What?
Oh yeah.
What was the number one thing you learned from your dad and learned from your brother about being a student of the game?
I think Josh, he set the tone for me in a lot of ways. Like just pushing himself to be an All-American in high school. That was something I wanted to accomplish. All-American in college, that was something I wanted to accomplish after him. And then he went through it out in college, so I was like, I got no choice pretty much. I got to put myself in a position where that can be done. And he did it by always having a chip on his shoulder. So for me, that was like, I can't feel any type of ease in how I approach things. My dad is just teaching hard work, teaching consistency. That's something that I've always looked at him for since I was a kid. He's always pushed me and my brother to be our best selves and try to improve every day. That was one of the words he talked about when we were kids, was just kaizen, which is a Japanese phrase for continual improvement. So for me, that's just how I've always thought about how he taught me, and then just to be a man of faith was the biggest thing.
Look, Inside Football is proud to have Joey as our presenting partner. Nicotine with a quick hit, long tail, in the strength of your choice. No tobacco leaf, no smoke, no spit. 36 flavors, 3 strengths, 108 ways to find yours. And if you're out on the golf course, a Joey in the cart is just as good as it is in the studio. Whether we're breaking down tape or breaking down the league, Joey's right there with us every episode. As a thank you for being part of Inside Football's crew, we teamed up with Joey to give you a 35% discount on your first order. Get it all at meetjoey.com/football. The other thing people always talk about when we bring up your name is leadership. Is that something that can be taught, or is that something that's just innate?
It can definitely be taught. I think some things are more natural for some people than others, just based off of personality purposes. Like if you're a talkative person, if you're not very talkative, but you come out on the field, at some point you got to put on some type of alter ego for whatever purpose you may have, and you can learn whatever you need to in that scenario if you put on that ego.
Is it difficult being thought of as a leader at such a young part of your career?
I mean, the expectations people put on me, they really don't affect me much, because I mean it doesn't matter to me. Yeah. Honestly, I'm just focused on myself and trying to be the best I can, and so not really.
You know, coming in and coming out of college, everybody speaks about your position flexibility and those things. And as far as the defense goes, if you happen to be in base defense, which position are you going to be at?
In base, playing safety right now.
I'm playing safety right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
If we're in nickel, I'm at
nickel
right now. And then dime, I've been taking reps at dime, safety, or nickel, so whichever one.
That was my point, which is really cool.
As a freshman, you had the opportunity to play for Nick Saban at Alabama. Then you finished up with Matt Patricia.
Yeah.
Do you feel like those two guys got you NFL ready? And if so, how?
Yeah, I feel like just a combination of everybody. Even like Jim Knowles, playing in 3 completely different systems with different purposes for the calls. I felt like it was a really great way to learn defense. Not just focused on, hey, we're just going to play quarters, we're just going to play single high, cover 3, but just to play every type of coverage. I feel like that was a great way to learn it. So now when I talk to different people about defense, go through the combine, a lot of the stuff is same as. So yeah, it's a great way to at least be able to recognize coverages when they come up.
You know, a lot of people look at the Cowboys last year. The offense was off the charts good, and they've come up with the nickname Gotti for themselves this season. The Cowboys defense last year was not something that anybody really thought was
not gaudy.
Yeah, it was not good. Stephen Jones even said it. We had no standard last year on the defensive side of the ball. Yeah. He said he had no standard on the defensive side of the ball. How much do you take that as ownership of I've got to do my best to make sure this defense isn't what it was a year ago?
Yeah, I don't necessarily see it as like I have to do something and carry everybody on my shoulders or anything like that. Shadi actually said it today in the meeting. The motto is compete every day, but everybody just has to do their 111th. If I do my job at the utmost ability and everybody else does their job at the utmost ability, then at the end of the day, if you have 11 guys doing your job,
Gonna be pretty good.
you're going to be pretty good at the end of the day. It just is what it is.
Does the defense have a nickname yet? Did we come up with one?
We'll get back to you on that. We'll get back to you on that.
And we'll put a pin on it there, I guess. We'll find out what that nickname is at some point down the road. Caleb, we really appreciate your time. Thanks very much.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, sir. So thanks to everybody for having us out here. Thanks to Jerry and Steven and everybody with the Cowboys staff. They were very courteous and accommodating. Thank you guys for watching. We've got a bunch of great content coming your way. And sadly, this is it from Oxnard.
Absolutely.
All right, let's do it, Steve.
Cheers, people.
Go fucking watch it now.